snowy day on the Isle of Sodor. There had been a rainstorm that had came to the island, but now there was a snowstorm that just happened on the Culdee Railway. Everyone was excited that the snow had returned. The Culdee entrants admired the snow. They didn't have to do anything today, except for Culdee, who was making his way down. The engines admired the snow as it fell through to the heavens. I say, this is quite a snow event, said Alaric. I love it so much. It's just so wonderful, said Lord Patrick. Sir Topmat, the Fat Controller, and Mr. Percival were worried. This is very concerning. Culdee should have been down here by now. Something's not right. Sir Topmat pondered with Mr. Percival. You're right. Something's not right at all. We need to figure this out. At the top of the incline, Culdee was about to make his way with Catherine when suddenly, a mountaineer fell down and broke his leg. Oh no! What are we going to do? Said Culdee. This is sad. Don't worry, I have an idea, said the driver. The driver and fireman raced out of Culdee's cab, and they put the injured mountaineer inside Catherine. And together, they made their way towards the station. Sir Topmat was concerned. We'll need some help at once. Just then, Stanley and a bunch of other engines arrived. We came here as quick as we can, sir. We heard about this emergency. What emergency is that? And Stanley explained everything. Oh dear, an injured mountaineer, and Culdee's with him. The snow's supposed to get much worse by this point. We'll keep a close eye. We'll need to make sure that that mountaineer gets to the hospital before it gets too late. You're right about that, sir. All the engines were worried and concerned. They hoped that Culdee would get there in time. Rest assured, said Sir Topmat, everything will be all right. Stay patient and remain calm. I am certain that we will find a way to get that mountaineer to the hospital. You're right, sir. Things could happen at this point of the time. And Sir Topmat was right. Meanwhile, Culdee raced as fast as he could down the mountain. He was trying to make up for lost time after a cow slunk into the line, and a horse blocked his way. A bird was blocking his way as well, but they all left to go home. Sir Topmat was pacing the platform, but then he could hear a whistle. Sir Topmat rushed to the platform and angrily waved his hat to signal and flag Culdee and his crew down. Culdee managed to get to the platform just in time. The injured mountaineer was taken out of Catherine and was hoisted into Harold the helicopter so he could take him to the hospital. He rushed away. Sir Topmat praised Culdee and his men. Well done, Culdee. You did very well despite this little mishap with that mountaineer. I assure that he'll be resting in the hospital very nicely once his leg is fully recovered. Yes, indeed, sir. Oh, it was nothing, sir. Nothing to worry about. I mean, snow and mountains are nothing to an engine with determination. Culdee blushed and winked at Catherine. Culdee knew exactly what he wanted to do with Catherine that night in the sheds. But we won't say any more, because we know it's quite obvious. All the engines celebrated and laughed in delight. The coaches even had to agree, who was part of the rescue operation. As the engines celebrated, they knew that Christmas was near, and the New Year was coming. But how were they going to end it? Well, that's a story for another day.